everyone, it's Marie. Welcome back to my channel. So, those of you who haven't watched my One Punch Man reaction, I'm just saying this for you guys, but I have a cold, which means it's highly likely that I start sneezing in the middle of this reaction. I really hope not, because I don't want to miss a single second of what's going on with Attack on Titan. But other than that, I am so excited that we finally have confirmation about season 4. So I think what we've heard right now that it's gonna come out in October 2020, right? So I was actually discussing this with my brother. If it's just 1 year, then I can wait. But in case, after that, if they take way too long, I'm just gonna read the manga. If it's like more than a year and a half, then I'm definitely gonna read the manga. But let's hope that they, stick to their October 2020 idea of releasing the new season. But I'm super excited. And yeah, we just have to watch the season finale today. I don't know what to expect. Like, are we for once not going to end at what do you call it? Oh my god, cliffhanger. Yeah, my brain is a bit slow as well because of the cold, but yes. So I really hope that they don't leave us hanging at a cliffhanger as they always do. But because they always do that, I don't have high hopes either. But yeah, let's just get to it. Also, I would like you guys, those of you who regularly watch me at least, to watch this video up until the very end, because I also have certain questions for you guys in terms of the direction that I want my channel to take. So yes, please do let me know your thoughts on it after you watch the entire video. And other than that, I would like to give a disclaimer here that whatever I say during my reactions, they're on-spot reaction to whatever is going on in the anime. So I was really surprised with my last reaction to Attack on Titan, how so many of you kind of kept commenting about the fact that I didn't pick up that that Mikasa was in denial and hence saying that the 13-year curse isn't true. I just found it slightly frustrating because I didn't assume that the entire time. It was literally for a couple of seconds where I assumed that, because right after those 3-4 seconds I even said like, oh okay, maybe she is hoping for it to not be true. So I would really like you guys to keep in mind that my reactions are immediate. I say, there's no filter when I'm watching, I say whatever comes to my mind at the moment that I see a scene, which could then mean that I interpret things incorrectly for those couple of seconds or minutes. So I would really appreciate it if you guys kind of cut me some slack there. Not saying you have to, but I would just like for you to know where I'm coming from, in case you're like, oh, but you're watching this and you're not picking up on it. I'm like, yeah, I might pick up on it a couple of hours later, even when I watch the episode again or when I am rethinking about it, So but I understand that you guys want me to get a full picture of the anime, like a correct picture of the anime. So I get it as well. So I would like to thank you for, providing me with that information. It's really helpful. It's just that I was really surprised with the last episode. Okay, that's all. Moving on to our reaction to our final episode of season 3. Let's go. One, two, three, go. But now we know why. It has to be a titan that he touches. This really caught me by off guard last time. I have no idea. It's so cool. Skipping the opening theme. Da, 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 da. Ah, I miss Erwin. I do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, beyond the walls. Okay. Yeah, because all this time they've thought that they're alone. That's what started this entire thing. Good question. The queen has spoken. They, like, these people might think yeah, I was just thinking, like, imagine being one of the people reading this. %100. Good question. she's joining. Oh. That's so sad. Yeah. It's true though. Not a fan of that dude? Oh, he hates Armin because, yeah. You're definitely not. I mean, it's true. Aaron, stop it. Thank you, Mikasa. He just saw his dad's memories again. Queen Historia. What will happen when he touches her? Well, what was all that? No. Oh no, what's going on? Pause. Okay, let me read this. Plans for the future. We finally know now that we're the subjects of Ymir, a race that the entire world hates and wishes to exterminate, but we have no intention of sitting quietly and awaiting our death. So long as we still drop it, we have reason enough to continue living our sins. But is it true that our only option is to wield the power of so-called demons to instill fear? Is it futile to dream of a world where we can share a table with them and discuss our views and perspectives? Did his dad write this? Is this supposed to be like an excerpt from his dad's diary? Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, he's grown his hair out like his dad? uh Oh my gosh, is it the Beast Titan? Huh? Isn't it similar to... They probably should have killed that Titan, right? Did they actually reach the... Oh my gosh. Does Armin get to see the ocean? I'm scared. They get to see the ocean together. I'm so glad. So cute. This was worth it. it must feel so hopeless to find out that this entire time you've been living a lie, and almost supposedly the entire world is against you. I mean, it's not too far off from the reality a lot of people live in our world. So I guess there are people out there who understand this sentiment. What are those images? What is that? What are these images? That's the coordinate, isn't it? Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, I want a poster. I want a poster of that. And what does that signify? Why do you always... To be continued, yes. Yeah, no, I was just saying that it must feel so hopeless because all this time they thought that their enemies were these titans, but now they found out that their enemies are actually other humans. And it must be... I can't even imagine the kind of impact that would have on not just someone's life, but like an entire population's life, right? Like what you thought was the truth, it's completely just been thrown out the window basically, and now you're required to reevaluate who you are, where you stand, what the purpose of your mission is. So for people like Eren, I actually really understand why he's asking these questions. Like, will he really be able to achieve freedom for himself and for Mikasa and for Armin and everybody else inside the walls? Will he be able to achieve that freedom if they kill every person on the other side of the ocean? Is that what it will take? Is that the price of their freedom? That's horrifying to think about, that they might have to go to war with another population altogether. I don't know. It also raises the question of, are we any better if we were to harm innocent people of the other population as well? I mean, but then we can of course argue, are they really innocent? Because they do believe that Eldians are, demons or whatever. Oh, so many difficult questions. I cannot deal with this, but okay. But I have to say this. I know that everyone would have preferred Erwin to be alive, and I completely agree with what's that dude's name? Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot the dude's name. Fletch, whatever. I agree with him. The only reason that Armin is the one who was chosen is because Eren and Mikasa wanted it to be Armin. It was a purely I wouldn't say irrational, because I agree with Eren, like we cannot make such claims about the future where we say that only Erwin would have ever been able to get us out of the situation or whatever. Like that to me is a bit too much, but I 100% agree that this the decision to bring Armin back was based off of Eren and Mikasa's personal feelings. And at the same time, for Levi as well, the decision to not bring Erwin back was based also off of his personal feelings, because he did not want Erwin to suffer anymore. And the dude who wanted to bring Erwin back, I mean, of course, he's now saying, like, yes, he's the only one who can lead us. And I completely agree. I don't think at the moment we have anyone else who's as charismatic as him. Who would be able to mobilize, you know, the corpse like Erwin did, but the guy mainly wanted to bring Erwin back so that Erwin would suffer. So I'm like, I get your point, but is it really so bad to want to save the people you love before you save the world? Is it really that bad? I don't understand it. Maybe I'm one of the few selfish people like that out in the world, where what is the purpose of me saving this world if I cannot have my loved ones be happy in it? So is it really that bad to want to save the people you love before you save everybody else? I don't know. And of course, manga readers would know if bringing Armin back is the right decision or not for humankind, but I stand by the statement that it was the right decision for Eren and Mikasa. Was it the right decision for humankind? I don't know. I think I'll have to wait and see, but was it the right decision for Eren and Mikasa? I 100% think yes. Yes, and the scene where they see the ocean together, to me, despite all the despair that's surrounding them at that moment, it's worth it. It's worth having all three of them stand there together and see the ocean like they said they would. It's worth it. I honestly feel like if this had happened, and then the decision between, you know, choosing between Armin and Erwin had come up, I personally would have been okay if in that case they had chosen Erwin. But for me, I wanted them to realize their dream together. Yeah, and now that Armin has done that, I'm like, now whatever happens, I'm okay. I can deal with it. So yes, it is really selfish. Yes, it's really irrational. And I remember a comment I had from one of my previous reactions that said, "Oh, you shouldn't." I don't think it was to me, but to someone else in the comments. It said, "You shouldn't be proud of being irrational and selfish." And I was thinking, of course, it's not something to be proud of, but it's also so human. It's so human to want to protect the people that you care about. So you don't have to be proud of it, but you also don't have to be ashamed about it. Really. At least that's what I think. Okay, that's it for now. I'm really worried for Eren. I wonder what conclusion he'll come to about what it means to be free. I'm worried. Alright, okay, that's it for the reaction, guys. Alright, so that's it for the reaction, but now I wanna ask something of you guys. So like I mentioned, this is mainly for those of you who watch me regularly or something like that. I'm sorry about my cold, by the way. So I have been considering starting a Patreon account. Is that what you call it? Okay, so first of all, disclaimer, I have no clue about any of this, right? But the reason I was thinking about opening a Patreon account was because I thought I'm going to finish, you know, all all the reactions that I'm doing at the moment on Wednesday, right? So I'll be starting new stuff. And I thought I will keep the channel as it is, so no changes to be made to the reaction, so it's going to be accessible for everyone. But I thought for those of you who might be interested in watching my full reactions with the anime on screen and the sound and all of that, so basically to make it kind of easier, I was wondering if you guys would be interested in being like a Patreon member on my page or whatever. Maybe for like, not maybe, definitely for $1, so not more than that. I honestly feel uncomfortable with the idea of taking money. But yeah, it was just an idea that I had that, hey, maybe some of you actually wouldn't mind paying $1 to see my entire reaction with the anime and yeah, the sound and all of it on screen. But then my question was, is that actually possible on Patreon? So do any of you follow other YouTubers or other channel creators who use Patreon and don't get copyrighted or something like that? If you do know that, please let me know. And the second thing is, I also thought that might be a fun way to have you guys tell me exactly which anime to watch next, because I always get suggestions, of course, but I cannot do everything that everyone wants. So it might be actually quite nice to have some of you guys who would be interested in, you know, being being members to the page. Yes, I'm just thinking all of this through, okay? I'm just thinking all of this out loud, so I'm asking for you guys to give me suggestions on that, to tell me what you think would be best. And I also do feel quite uncomfortable with the idea of starting Patreon so early on into my YouTube channel, because I mean, I don't really have, you know, a lot of subscribers. I feel like I interact with most of you like I would do with my friends, so it does feel a bit uncomfortable to just be like, oh yeah, I'm at like 5,000 subscribers and I'm now gonna take your money. Like, I don't know. So, but do let me know what you guys think of the idea of yeah. And if I do end up doing that, I was thinking of uploading those reactions, so reaction with the audio and the anime on screen, probably like 2 or 3 days before I upload it to my actual YouTube channel. That's the idea. I don't know what you guys think about it. Do let me know. Also feel free to reach out to me on Twitter to tell me what you think about this. Yeah, that was mainly what I wanted to ask you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you later. Bye.